We mentioned last week on the show the county's now going to get tornado sirens. Twisters still pretty rare around here. Hurricanes used to be, but not so much anymore. Tom Dunn, Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the town of Hilton Head Island, joining us. Tom, welcome back. Hurricane season began the 1st of June. We all seem to know them more as a fall event now around here. We've seen the predictions of an active season, similar to the last two. You buying into it?
You know, I look at the numbers as what they are, numbers. Yeah. You know, as they say, it only takes one. Most of the predictive agencies have said active season. You know, the Hurricane Center has even said as many as 16 named storms this year. But I think the numbers are interesting, but we should always prepare for the one that may impact us.
Absolutely. A lot of us have gotten into watching those cones of when we start watching things from the Hurricane Center. Your thoughts on that and whether that's a good way to do things?
Sure. There's a lot of confusion, I think, with the error cone, and that's what it is, the predictive error. A lot of people look at that cone as the actual storm or the full storm track, and that's not necessarily the case. It's the predictive track of the eye of the storm. So when you look at the far ends of that predictive cone, the eye wall could be all the way to the right edge or all the way to the left edge of that cone. So just because we're not in the quote-unquote cone of error, it doesn't mean that we're not going to get significant impacts here on the island.
Okay, more than anything, I kind of look to see which way it's moving. I just kind of watch it over time, and if it's moving away, that's generally a good sign. New things you guys have been working on, new thoughts you've been having about having us prepared.
Sure, we've done a couple of things. One of the things that we realized during Matthew and Irma, and even a little bit during the past winter storm, is we need to continue to get better at getting our information out. So we've made some enhancements in the way we operate using our social media, Facebook, Twitter. We've added Flickr to the stack. So we're working on better ways of gathering that information and pushing that information out to the public.
All right, how can we better prepare?
Absolutely. The first thing to do is to start if you haven't already started. Take the time to develop an emergency kit and an evacuation plan for you and your family. And you can get some good information from the town's website. We've got a great preparedness guide that's available online, and it's available at all of our fire stations and town hall.
All right, we've talked about hurricanes. Any other natural disasters we need to be prepared for?
Essentially, almost all of them. The only one that we're not susceptible to here in South Carolina are volcanoes. So we've got exactly. We've got the gamut of all of them. Earthquakes being one that people don't talk about a lot, that happen here on a regular basis.
Really, not much we can do about those except write them out. All right, thanks so much, Tom. Tom Dunn, Hilton Head Island's Emergency Preparedness Coordinator.